Pick a number 73 or 78 and go ahead and pop it in the comments below and come back and listen to your beautiful message here today. Hi, I'm Julie Geigle, international psychic medium, spiritual life coach, and trance channel for Archangel Metatron, who has come here to share some beautiful messages to help you navigate your day. All right, so if you pick 73, it's all about faith. That's right, faith. Are you doubting your path? Are you unsure of your destiny? 73 has come to bring a beautiful message that everything is unfolding in divine and perfect order. Just trust, take a deep breath, have faith that you've done nothing wrong. There are no accidents. Everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. So when we look at the numbers in 73, we've got 7, which means you're on the right path. And it also has the beautiful energy of spirituality. So it is about serving, it's about having that component of connecting deeper to your faith, deeper to your divine, if you will. And then we've got 3, and 3 is a beautiful number about the ascended masters. The ascended masters are with you. You know, that's Jesus, that's guides, that's masters that have lived before. They are with you, helping to guide you on this beautiful journey. You're not here alone. You do not have to do all of this alone. Then when we add 7 plus 3, we get 10, which is fresh starts and new beginnings. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have the beautiful energy of make a wish. What is it that you desire? Throw that out to the universe and see what happens. Now, oftentimes, we'll get this message of faith when we're struggling, when we're feeling disconnected, maybe out of alignment, when things are a little bit chaotic in our world. And part of this message is just letting you know that we have these experiences as a human. It's part of being human. It doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong or that you know, it's not going to right itself. It just is an experience. And so when you can just relax into that and not overthink things or let things beat you up, just relax into it, trust, have faith that there's a lesson here, there's a learning, an expansion, a beautiful opportunity for growth. You're able to move through that with more grace and ease instead of feeling like you've, been in a car accident and battered and bruised. So, one step at a time. Also, the energy of 73 is about slowing down, taking one step at a time. If somebody's trying to force you or pressure you into doing something, this really is a time to take a deep breath and take a step back, hit that pause button, because having faith means not forcing or pushing something through. You know, oftentimes I found in my life when I'm trying to force something, I'll get a headache or a migraine, or it'll show up in my body somehow that this is not a good idea, that this is not the best direction. And when I power through that, when I force it to happen, it always blows up in my face every single time. But when I pay attention to the signs, and like I said, I always feel it in my body when I'm not supposed to do something. When we pay attention to the signs and slow down and take a deep breath and let things unfold instead of trying to control everything or overthink everything all the time, they turn out much better. So, word to the wise, right? 73, have faith. Now, in terms of love, it's about being open to change. And so there's something in the relationship that needs to be changed, whether it's you or the other person or the relationship entirely. But being open, something new is coming, it's positive, it's good, and it's going to help you again expand, open up your heart, be able to love more deeply. So, in terms of love, this is also about recognizing when you have a guarded heart or when you're guarding your heart. Because oftentimes, when we're trying to manifest more love or create love in our life, it's really difficult if you're guarded, because that serves as a block. It's a barrier. So become aware of where there is resistance, where you are guarding your heart, and how, if you could let down that guard, it would open up a whole new level of connection and engagement in your love life. That's a really good message for you. All right. Here's your beautiful affirmation. Make sure you pop it in the comments below. I trust everything is unfolding perfectly, and God's plan is bigger than my own. I trust everything is unfolding perfectly, and God's plan is bigger than my own. Such a beautiful one. All right. If you pick 78, it's all about career change. Yes, if you could be, do, or have anything in the world, no limitations on finances, location, people, what would you want? Dream your biggest dream, because from the biggest dream place, that's when you open up the portal of magical things to happen. But when you start small and you limit yourself right away, there's just really no place to go. So again, when we look at our numbers, we've got that 7 again, and that 7 means you're on the right path. So you're feeling the nudge, you're aware that there's more out there, that you might be settling, or that you kind of got the itch to try something different or do something new. And you're right. It's time. It's absolutely time. Maybe it's time to leave your career entirely and course correct completely. I've done that more than once, but you've gotten the nudge. And remember, they always say, catch God on the whisper, not on the shout, because the whisper is that nudge of, you should try something different, or this might interest you. The shout is, the car accident or the broken neck, like my husband experienced, that, you need to get moving. This isn't working for you. Time to change. Time to change the direction. So yeah, absolutely. You have genuine talents that are not being put to good use. You're being undervalued, unappreciated, and your skill set is not being utilized to its fullest potential. Yeah, you might be getting by. You might be coaxing or coasting, but you have so much more that you could be offering or sharing with the world. Do not stop here. Do not stop here. So remember, we talked about 7 has the energy of the spirituality in it. So focus on serving. And again, as with the last card, sometimes our hobbies can turn into our passions. And that's where our brilliance really explodes. So we have that energy of 7. We also have 8, one of my favorite numbers, all about abundance and prosperity. Everything you touch turns to gold. This is such a fun number. When we add 7 plus 8, we get 15. 1 plus 5 equals 6. And that is our beautiful number of harmony. So this is going to bring more balance, more peace, more harmony into your life as you open up to other possibilities for your career. Now, in terms of love, this is about deepening a relationship that you're currently in and feeling lucky. Maybe you're single and it's a beautiful energy, an optimistic energy of luck. Meeting the right person or going for a walk and running into somebody new, that feeling lucky. You just found a four-leaf clover. Yay! And then things changing for the better. So this also has the energy of change in it and things changing for the better, most definitely. Now, here's your beautiful affirmation. Don't forget to pop it in the comments below to add that extra punch. When I follow my heart, everything else falls into place. When I follow my heart, everything else falls into place. And it does. Every single time it will. Trust me. Now, if you love these messages here today, then you are going to love working with me. You can learn more about our Diamond Spiritual Mentorship Program and book a free discovery call over at heavensenthealing.us/call. Again, that's heavensenthealing.us/call. And while you're over there, don't forget to listen to our free meditation this month, and it's on circulation. All right, everyone, have a beautiful and blessed day. Thanks so much for stopping by. Mwah! See you next time.